is Guy Barash. I'm a composer, and we're currently at Carroll Studios rehearsing a few pieces for my upcoming concert, Tuesday evening at Deneuville Music School. Okay, I was given a very big opportunity by exploring the Metropolis. I was awarded the Edison Composer in Residence Award, and part of it I got the time and space to workshop a few of my pieces, specifically to begin working on my opera. Alice invents a little game and Alice always wins. This is one of the pieces we're rehearsing today. It's a reduced version, actually. It will be only excerpts from an opera that will probably take me 2-3 years to complete. Reduced excerpts for 6 singers and live electronics. And it is based on a play by Nick Flynn. Nick Flynn has been probably the biggest source of inspiration for me in the last 5 years. This is our third collaboration. Our first was Produce, a chamber oratorio that is political. It talks about post 9/11 American life. The second, also with a strong socio-political element, Blind Uber, bees as a symbol for an obedient society. And this one, Alice, based on his play, Alice invents a little game and Alice always wins, that if I'm to describe it to you in a few words, deals with city life, loneliness, feelings of detachment, and the very thin line between our comfortable lives and the desperate margins of society.
Just oscillate. All right, so here's the G. Okay, back to G. Yeah, so just like back and forth between the first two chords.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, does that make sense? Okay. Once more. Jesus. There's the G is right there. Okay. One more time. Close. Let's hear without Blythe one straight right here.
We started earlier today rehearsing on Talkback 4 for piano and electronics, the fourth in a series of compositions for solo instruments and live electronics that explores sonic nuances that are characteristic of the instrument, the specific instrument that I'm writing for, in this case the piano, specifically the attack, or the point in time that the sound emerges, which is, I think, the only part of the sound that the performer actually has control over, in the case of piano. And I try to look at it closely, create different textures with it, see how I can sustain it or how I can make it more percussive. And the electronics serve as a magnifying glass. It helps me bring out these nuances and what I'm doing with it.
I'm going to be performing Talkback number 4, which is a piece for solo piano and computer. Oh, well, I have to tell you that I'm allergic to fugues. And so there's a fugue in it. And even though it probably to many people would seem like one of the easier parts, in fact, for me, I always, and Guy doesn't even know this, but I actually get sweaty palms when I think about playing fugues. I think because I wasn't taught them at the right age or something. So every time a fugue comes up, it makes me very nervous. But other than that, there are some improvisatory passages that go around written passages, like he's written one hand improvises and the other hand plays something written. And sometimes it works better than other times, so I'm always very concerned that I'm doing it the way I figured out works better, or something like it. I don't know. I don't even know how I would describe it or quantify it, but There were a lot of notational challenges at the very beginning. Like I found myself asking Guy a lot of questions, like, what kind of improvisation do you want, and what exactly do you mean here? And then a lot of times it was just, well, do what you want. So but I was convinced he really wanted something, but he wasn't telling me, or I couldn't understand it, or something. So I suppose that was a challenge.
My name is Guy Barash, and I care if you listen.